Hello, welcome to Minecraft Let's Play episode 12. Today's episode is going to be all about enchanting. Now, we touched on this in episode 3 when we built this little enchanting room. That was just to get us going, really. It does get us up to level 30, and it's been great up to now. But, I mean, I'm spending a lot of time over at the skyscraper, so I would like to move this over there. Now, I don't have a silk touch axe, so I'm just going to take it down with this and use the books to rebuild some bookshelves. You don't lose too much, to be honest with you, and we can take this with us as well. We'll be repurposing this building later on for something else that we're going to use it for, but we don't spend a lot of time here, really. Everything we need is going to be at the skyscraper, and I'll come back for these tools later on because I just don't have enough room right now. So if we go over to where we're going to build our room, actually I think before we go over there, because I've been breeding these cows for the last couple of days, I think we'll kill off these cows. I'm sorry guys, but it needs done. We need a lot of leather. Here we go. Are we done? Are we finished? Nope. I think that's it. I'm sorry, big fella. We'll just put all these little baby cows back in here. There's no point taking these cows out because they will not give us any leather. But we have removed all the mammies and daddies and given them some more room to play. So it's all good. Yeah, we're okay. It needs done. I don't like doing it, but yeah, we need the leather, and we nearly got a full stack there, so that should do us. So I'm going to head back over to the skyscraper. I found this guy wandering in the forest, so I've tied him up there because I'll be honest, I've got no idea where he came from. Yeah, so we're going to build this up on the second floor. I built the floor a while ago. As you can see from the ceiling here, and if we go up these stairs, we're going to have to do a proper staircase at some time because I can't keep using these ladders. We're going to use this room. Now this is all going to be for enchanting, and it's all going to be for our armory. So all of our weapons, all of our tools, all of our enchanting, our smithing table, everything's going to be here. And I've put a ceiling in which is going to double as the floor for level 3. So a lot's going to be happening in this room. You know, it's not just going to be the armory, it's not just going to be for enchanting, it's going to be the drop zones for our gold and mob farm. So we're going to have quite a bit going on, but we're going to need a lot of wood, a lot of paper, and a lot of bookshelves. So if we just go back down, I've collected quite a lot of paper already. And the way you do that is through sugarcane. Now, if I just grab some bones, and we can turn those into bone meal. And then if we just go over, I mean, obviously the bones have been collected through our mob farm, so they're quite readily available. And if we go over to where we've got some sugarcane, because we don't have a sugarcane farm right now, we will in the future, but we don't have one yet. And we just use a bit of bone meal, and that grows the sugarcane right to the top. And you just break the top, the second one, which leaves the first one in, ready to plant again, and just keep doing that until you run out of bone meal, really. It's a pretty quick way to do it when you don't have a farm, rather than just waiting for them to grow. And bone meal shouldn't be a problem because we've got a mob farm. I've used about 3 stacks, I think, of bones, collecting all the paper for this, and we'll grab some wood before we go back. Right, so if we offload some stuff, take all this paper up with us, and yeah, we need some planks, so we'll turn this wood into planks, and then we use the leather that we've got, and the paper, that will make some books, and we'll just make as many as we can for now, because I don't know how many I want to use, and then we use the books and the wood to make our bookshelves. I think the hardest bit to get is the paper. To be honest with you, yeah. But if you've got bone meal and you find some sugarcane, just do what I just did there, and that's the hard bit done, really. So if we just head back up, I'm going to start on the enchanting section. I don't want the ordinary boring setup that everyone does. You know, the bog standard, just using just enough, 15 bookshelves. I just want to cover these 2 back walls with bookshelves. Plonk the enchanting table in the corner, and hopefully that'll be enough to power it up to level 30. Because the bookshelves, when you go out of a certain distance away from this enchanting table, will not power it at all. They're just for show. But we've got plenty of space here, and I want it to look a bit better. I'll just pop that down here, and we'll check it. And of course, we need some lapis, which I never have handy. We'll have a chest of that right next to our enchanting table, I think. And we need some. We need a tool that hasn't got enchant on it. There we go. There we go, level 30. Perfect. And you can see, we touched on this once before, but you've got 3 different types based on how many levels of experience you've got. You can start off with the easiest one, which is you need 7 levels, up to 15 levels, and then up to 30 levels. So, and each one costs you, various amounts of experience to use. The cheapest one is 1 experience point, all the way up to 3 experience points, and the enchantments you get better as the higher the levels get. So yeah, that's really basic, really. And if you've done any enchanting before, you know it. So I don't need to go through it anymore. So I didn't want any of the enchantments that were there, so we use a grindstone, and we've put the easiest one on, which only takes 1 point, and then we can stick that in the grindstone and take it back off, which will free our tool back up to use again, and it'll give us some experience back. And then this time, when we go back in, there'll be a different set of enchants on here. So yeah, if there's nothing on there you fancy for whatever tool or armor you're going to use the cheapest one, roll the dice, and then it'll give you another set. And you just got to keep doing that until you find what you want. And you can get up to level 4 on this, and then to get level 5, you need to use an anvil, which, you can combine 2 level 4s to get level 5 if you really want that. So we're just going to pop a couple of sides on here, because I want areas to work as well, to work in. We're going to need chest here, we're going to need crafting table. I think we'll put some wood across the top here. I want an anvil here. So anything that we actually need to do whilst we're enchanting, it's going to be right next to us, I think. Because in the other village that I started off in, I think my grindstone and anvil were away from the building, so every time I wanted to take an enchant off I didn't want, I had to leave and walk around for a bit, which was quite annoying. If you just move out of the way there, mister. Come here. Come on. They're always getting in the way, these guys. Yeah, and I don't want that bit of wood there. Axe. And we'll just take this up. And then what I want to do is, I'll just put a torch on the side, no, on the back of this. That'll do. And then I'll take this. We're going to work on this lighting just to get rid of these torches on the floor. But as the room gets filled up, we'll have places to put them, so that's fine. And then we're going to want another grindstone there. And an anvil, I think. There's a grindstone. And I love the noise that anvil makes. When it goes down, it's so satisfying. And yeah, an anvil, if you want to repair or add these 2 things together, you can see they're both pretty much finished with now. And for 4 points, we can add them together and replace efficiency 2 with efficiency 3. And sharpness 2 with sharpness 3. So for 4 experience points, we get rid of 2 broken axes that we would have wasted and replace it with 1 good one with better enchants. So that's how you do it, really. At some point today, we're going to go and get some netherite as well. We're going to look for ancient debris, and we're going to make some netherite tools and armor, because we're going to go ahead and we're building up to go to the end. and slay the Ender Dragon and get our Lutra wings and things like that. And we're going to need some decent weapons. We're going to need some good armor for that. So yeah, we're going to go and get some Netherite. But I want a crafting table down here too. And I'm going to want a chest nearby because you know what I'm like. I forget lapis every single time. I think I spend half my time just running around here. And I want to move these back one. This is, yeah, I'm doing this on the spot, on the fly. I haven't thought this through at all, really. So, yeah, we make minor adjustments just to keep me happy. So, one block back, that'll match to the side, and we're good. We're golden. That's pretty much our enchantment setup done. We will add to it later on, as we need to, but that's the basics, really, at the minute. So we need to go and do some storage, I think, for our armour. And I've been away to collect a lot of wood because I just did not have enough. And what we're going to do is we're just going to build in this corner. We don't need it. I want to add some chests down. Now, I don't want to use double chests. I want single ones. So I'm going to have to stagger them because they'll just link together. So if I do one chest, one wood, one chest, one wood, this will look right, I promise. Once I've done it, I've got a design in my head and it should work. If we just repeat that on this side too. Yeah, and then what I want to do is put a chest on top of the wood. On all of them. Because we're never going to have a double chest of picks. We're never going to have a double chest of swords. We will be having different picks for different things. Some silk touch, some with efficiency. But I'm never going to have enough to fill two, a double chest. And yeah, that actually needs to go there. So we'll put these there and complete this framework right round. And it'll make sense in a minute what I'm doing, I hope. I'll do the same on this side. Right down to the bottom. And then pop these bits in the middle. One there. And then I'm going to use some steps. And put them upside down, just to hide these gaps really, and then we can actually still open our chests. Because if you put a full block there, you know yourself the chests will not open. And yeah, I'll continue this around this side. And then what I want to do is actually use some item frames like we did in our storage, and I'm going to put them where the steps are, I think. Yeah, that'll work. So, yeah, that'll correspond to each chest so we know what's in it. And, yeah, you could put a sign up if you don't want to waste a tool. But, it's all good. I think I prefer it being visual rather than written. I know they've changed things in the last update so we can have different coloured writing on the signs, but I still prefer sticking a tool straight into to an item frame like this. That just looks so much better. Instantly recognisable to anyone, that really. And you can always use those tools if you get desperate. You can take them off. Yeah, so we're going to have... Let's see what we've got here. We're going to have our weapons. We're going to have all of our tools. We're going to have our armour. And we do get a lot of stuff off mobs as well, so I will collect them up until we get too much. And then when we need to, say we've got like 20 gold helmets, we can just smelt them down to gold. You don't get a lot off it, but it's better than wasting them. And I do use all these bows in my auto ovens as well, just to fuel them. Like again, like I said, it saves wasting it. And we'll pop a shovel there. And just play around. Just do any design you want, really. And you'll probably change it as you go. But this is just me just showing you what you can do, really. I'll be changing this a couple of times, I think, before I get it the way I like it. We had a hoe somewhere, but I don't know where's that gone. Remember that diamond hoe we made in episode 2? And I said it would never ever break. I still got it. So at some point we're going to have to go through to the Nether. The only way to upgrade our diamond armor and our diamond tools and weapons is to collect ancient debris. And you have to collect 4 ancient debris and pop them in the oven, and that will smelt it down to netherite scraps, which then you can combine with 4 gold to make a netherite ingot. And each netherite ingot can be used in a smithing table together with a diamond pick, for instance, to make netherite. And I'm going to use these as well. We've got some little armor stands here, because again, we're going to enchant different armor for different things that we're going to need it for, so we can set them out on this armor stand. So for instance, if we take these that we've got from our mob farm, I mean, these are just what the mobs have dropped, really, and pop them on, you can see it looks like a little dude. And it's a good way to display your armor. We're going to have different armor for different things, different enchants on different armor. We're going to have some netherrack armor that we really, netherite armor, sorry, that we really want to display. Imagine if you get netherrack armor. It just sets on fire really easy and it's red. That would be the worst armor going, wouldn't it? We're going to have some netherite armor, so you really want that on display, don't you? And you want to be able to say, yeah, that's mine. I got that. But yeah, that's pretty much the setup. I just want to pop a couple of blocks on here just to kind of finish things off. And let's have a look. I think we're good. I want to put a couple of blocks on the side here, because we kind of stopped one short, just to finish things. There we go. And yeah, I could use that. I could put a couple of item frames on there actually, just to display things that are really, really good. You know, like say you've got a netherite pick with efficiency 5, unbreaking 5 on it, and fortune 5. That would be amazing. You just want that on display all the time, don't you? And I found the hoe, so I'll pop that in there. And what else have we got in here? We've got loads of stuff to sort out. Oh yeah, I'll put this. Let's see, like I said, you put this netherite pick in there. That'd be good. Right, so I'm going to play around with this in my time, in my own leisure, and we're going to go to the nether. So I'll meet you over there, okay? So you might notice this doesn't quite look like the nether anymore. This is a personal project to slab the nether. Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, we've got loads of cobblestone, and we can make a lot of slabs. So it makes it a bit safer too, because things won't spawn here, and the geists can't set them on fire. So it's really annoying when a geist blows the block up below you and you fall through to lava. That's what I'm trying to avoid. But if we tentatively go around to our mine, because I've actually... Hey, why are you picking on me? I've got a golden helmet on. Oh, no, we've got a geist. That's what I mean. Yeah, if that was cobblestone, it wouldn't have done that. And why did that piglin get me? I mean, I must have scared him coming around the corner, because I am wearing a golden helmet. Look, these guys aren't bothered. They're my friends. Hi, guys. Remember me? No? I'm the guy that you don't kill. Tell your friend that. Well, no, he's dead. You can't tell him. Too late. Okay, so I made this little mine. It's just a basic strip mine, really. You know, you dig one, you miss 2 blocks out. You dig one, you miss 2 blocks out. And then you can see every single block down here. And I spent I think it was about 2 hours, to be honest with you, just mining through to find all the ancient debris that I found. And as you can see, we're looking for one now. And I haven't edited this, I've just sped it up a bit. I think by the time I found one, it took me exactly 9 minutes to find my first ancient debris. So they're about as common to find as diamonds are. You just don't get as many in each batch. You get between 1 and 3. And there we go. 9 minutes, and we found one already. And if we have a look around, yeah, there's number 2. So it's really not that hard to find. And what we've done is we've gone more or less right down to the bottom. We're only a few blocks up above bedrock here, so they're a lot more common down here than they are up there. You really need to go below the lava level. So if you find a bit like this with plenty of underground space, just mine the hell out of it. Okay, so we're back to our build now, and we need to stick this stuff in our furnace. Our ancient debris goes in the furnace, and then that turns into netherite scraps. So we'll pop that in, and that's not working. Why is that not working? I'm out of fuel. We got some fuel in this one. Yeah, we do. Like I said before, I put all the bows in here into our auto feed system, and they keep the ovens going for quite a while. So experience points play a really big part in enchanting, and you know how you can get it. You can mine ore, you can kill mobs, or you can set up an auto feed system like this. It's a really simple bank of furnaces with an auto feed system for the fuel and for the materials. And what they'll do is, when you use an automated oven like this, you don't get the experience points when you take them out because they're already in the chest. So you set a bank up like these, and I'm just, putting cobblestone into these furnaces here. And they're putting my, experience points up a level. And, say you're at 29, you want to get to 30, it takes quite a lot to do that. So these will do that for you if you're one level short, if you need an enchantment. But if we go up, what I want to do is use these netherite scraps that we've got. We're going to combine them with some gold to make golden netherite ingots, and then we're going to use our smithing table and make some netherite tools and maybe some armor. So you've got a diamond pickaxe and you want a netherite one. Okay, all you need to do is put your diamond pickaxe into the smithing table, put your netherite in there, and out comes your netherite pickaxe. Simple, really. And you can enchant. I would enchant it first. I'll be honest, because you can play around with the things on there. But this is just to show you guys. And then if you've got a broken one, I mean this one is just about used now. It's got about a third left. You can stick that plain one in and fix it. But this one has been through this anvil about 5 times. And each time you try and fix it, it gets more expensive. So there comes a point where you just need to say bye and start from scratch and actually use those experience points, 33, to make new enchantments. And you can see this one's been put in once, and I can fix it with 2 points. And get a fully usable one out of there. So yeah, just play around with those, try different orders, but like I said, the first time you put a pick in an anvil, it's fairly cheap to fix, but by the 5th or 6th time, it's not worth it. Okay, so don't do it. Right, if we pop some lapis in there, you can see that we can still, put our enchantments on just like you did before. Easy as that, really. Now, I want to make some armor. I will just put these away, because we are going to go and face the dragon. We're going to go to the end. We're going to face the ender dragon. We're hopefully going to kill him. We're going to get a hell of a lot of experience points for it, and we're going to get free access to the end, because I want some wings. I've got a really high skyscraper to jump off and travel really quickly. I've got a lot of gunpowder that we've collected up now to build some rockets, and I want to do some more mapping. So we could really do with going through and killing this ender dragon, so we can have a good look around there. But you see, I've made a chest plate. Same thing. Pop it in. Pop your netherite in, and out comes your netherite chest plate. I'm obsessed with netherrack chest plates. The worst armor ever, if you could make it. Just see me running around on fire all the time. And yeah, blast protection 4, that'd be good. But just play around with it. I mean, we're gonna need to get some more experience levels here. I haven't got 30 levels, which I could really do with. But I'll work on that as the week goes on, and try before our next episode to get a full set of netherite enchanted armor. That would be great. Because next week, I think next week we're gonna do another farm. No, actually, we're not going to do another farm. I did promise last week that we would do our village trading post, which I'm going to use a lot of iron to build, a lot of iron cages, and it's going to be like a prison. We're going to have iron blocks, and we're going to have a lot of cages for these guys to go in. It's going to be a quite bleak and run-down place. They're not going to have fun in there, but it's going to be great for us because we're going to set up some villager trading properly. And we're going to have, different trades and different tools so that we don't have to necessarily go mining for diamonds all the time. But there we go. We've got a couple of bits of netherite armor. So we'll add to this as the week goes on. I'm going to do a bit more mining and maybe get a netherite sword and get some good enchantments on that. But it's just the same process. And one thing I noticed, I'm really going to have to get on top of this lighting situation. Because I was looking out of here the other day, and I noticed, I was just checking the farm was working properly. And I noticed when it was getting dark like it is now, I haven't lit this place up. I've neglected to light it up because the lava lights it up so well. So I'm getting a lot of mobs going in there. And they're not going into to our mob farm because they're going down there. Like I said, the unit cap is 70 from last week. And what's crazy is, it's acting, we get these anyway because they go down our auto feed into our storage system. But it's what's crazy is the golems still try and kill them. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.